Words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr., and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel.
Race fans, good evening to you, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen. Tonight we are going to Sebring. We are running the 1.2 hours of Sebring, as IMSA will be in Sebring this weekend running the 12 hours of IMSA. So 1 hour, 10-minute race coming up at you. We have the GTP class, LMP2 class, and GT3 class. No I rating requirement or minimum. No class requirement for this one. If you have a heartbeat and an iRacing subscription, join us this evening. Again, 1 hour and 10 minutes. We'll start in the dark and we'll transition into the daylight for this race. So should be a fun evening. No oval racing this evening. I didn't know I was going to race until like 4 o'clock this afternoon. So only time for one race, and I knew I wanted to get in some Sebring because of this upcoming weekend. But I do want to say thank you for tuning in. Before we get rolling too far along, I got to say thank you to these guys and these gals right here who help support this channel.
Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing NASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize.
All right, here we go. We're getting after it. I do want to open up the chat and welcome in, of course, our pole sitter, PM3. Good evening to you, PM3. Braden Kaus, good evening, buddy. Buster Malcolm, everybody. Thank you, PM3 and Buster, for being channel members. Spasm, good evening to you. Let's see. We got Johnson 28 Racing, boys and girls. Good evening to you. Let's see. I think that is Bobby Johnson. Has to be Bobby Johnson. Good evening, Bob. Dirty Dan Taylor, everybody. Cody Hall, good evening, fellas. Good evening, Cody Hall. Hopefully you are checking in on some churches this evening. Cody Hall working this evening out on the road. Let's see. Vapin' Bachelor, Spasm, Buster, PM3, my hero. Come on, you're too kind. You're way too kind, Vape. You're way too kind. Hey, let's get out here to Sebring. We're in Florida. Again, we're going to start this race under the lights, and we'll transition into the daytime. We have 3 separate car classes. Pretty good field. Hang on, let me change a couple things here. We need some car classes on our standings. My apologies for not putting that up earlier. There's a couple of settings, behind-the-scenes settings, that I have to go and do. Visibility, I don't think is it. Car class headers, I bet that's it. Session label, car class name. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're going to see the car classes. Strength of field, car count. No, we're good. Okay, that's what we need to see right there. Let's see. Do we have colored car numbers? Give me 1 second. 1 second here. Main, real, that's not it. Ratings, info, driver number. Are they colored? They are not colored, so we're going to turn those off. I have put in a request to get colored car numbers. Hopefully that will come sooner rather than later. Looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 drivers. That is, anytime we get close to 20 drivers in a road race on this channel, that is a massive participation event. So 1.2 hours, what we're going, 1 hour, 10 minutes. That is my GT3 Ford Mustang. I am competing in the lower class. If you're unfamiliar with IMSA racing, you have 3 classes of cars. There's only one guy right now, Doc Creighton, in the LMP2 class. But you have the really fast cars, the GTP class. You'll see them at the top of the leaderboard all night long. And then you have the GT3 class, which I'm in. So let's get out here and see what we can do. Hopefully someone else joins Doc Creighton in that LMP2 class. It's a fun car to drive. Only one problem. There is no Ford in the LMP2 class or GTP class. I'm going to spend an hour and 10 minutes behind the wheel of one race car. It's going to be a Ford. Still got, looks like 9 minutes to go until we grid up. We are qualifying right now. Usually in the road racing, we just have an open qualifying session. Yeah, we use mainly for practice, but it will set our grid. Outlaw will not be joining us this evening. His son is playing some middle school baseball this evening. Dang it! That is not what you want to do. Tires are a bit on the cold side.
Got some front damage, so be aware of that.
As Braden Kaus just said, tomorrow is the first day of spring. I'm all about that. Regine Huddleston, everybody, good evening to you. Ouch. 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 Let's try a different setup in this car. I think I can be okay with that setup. Let me try another one. We'll try this one right here. So we're 75% fuel. Gotta warm them brakes up. They're a bit on the spongy side right now.
Hang on to it.
Let's take a look at some of the surroundings. This is a race I would like to get to at some point in my life. I say this about every time I come to Sebring. I want to say it's a old military base, or airport at least. I'm going to try to put down one good hot lap. And then we'll go look at everybody's livery. That is a new Coca-Cola banner. Used to be Mobile One over the bridge. That was my best lap at a 2:04. We'll go ahead and shut her down as we got about 2 minutes until we grid up. Let's take a look at everybody's race cars. That will be my Ford Mustang GT3. KOA.com. Find your campground GT3. This is an LMP2 of John Creighton. LMP2 class. This is the GTP class. This is a Porsche by Harrison Prohaska. This is also a GTP class. That is a Porsche as well. That is Buster Malcolm, still fighting for Alberta's independence. The 5 car, boys and girls, that is a Corvette. Yes, it is. That has to be the dirty one, Dan Taylor. I am correct. Dirty Dan in the Corvette. This gorgeous Ford Mustang is Corey Vaughn in that United States Marine Corps entry. It is a beauty. This is Rick Javorka. He is piloting the Porsche this evening. That is a Simray City GTP class car of Rick Javorka. Garrett White in the Whiteout Motorsport Porsche GT3. This Porsche GT3 is Dimitri Mundras. A beautiful looking turtle car. It looks like a turtle. Am I wrong there? I might be wrong. I don't know. It looks like a turtle. It's a good looking piece though. This GTP class car is Billy Sigmund. He is piloting. Is it really a Honda? I don't think it is a Honda. What kind of? I don't think Honda's available. It might be. Heck, I don't know. Anyway, that is. I don't know. I think that might be the Cadillac with Honda badging on it. I might be wrong. Anyway, it's a good looking race car. That is Billy Sigmund. This HighPreSimRaceCity.com Ford Mustang GT3 is David Griffin, Simray City driver David Griffin. This Mercedes tonight is Jacob Petrowski. Jacob Petrowski in the AMG Mercedes-Benz GT3. Wow, look at that. That's pretty. That is Mario Bianco in the yellow chrome Excuse me, Ford Mustang GT3. Moza Racing GT3 by the way. This Porsche, that's a GT3 class. That is Matthew Wright, ARCA Series crew chief. Matthew Wright. This is Rick Goodell. He is in a Porsche this evening. A great looking piece. I love that soft purple. It's gorgeous. And then there is me. I think we've got everybody in the field. We are at 2. Ty Leclerc. We've not seen Ty Leclerc's car. Let's go find Ty. Ty is in the GTP class in the Ferrari this evening. Great looking ride. Who else might we be missing? I think we've got it. Blue Jade. You daggum right. Blue Jade. You're my boy, Blue. Where is Blue? There he is. Blue Jade in the Ford Mustang GT3 this evening. And that's it. So we have 17 competitors. 17 competitors. We're getting ready to grid up here in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Let's put it on TV camera 2. We'll put it on the most exciting racing action still on track. As we are, there is no racing action on track right now. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Ty Leclerc. We do have a couple guys still out on track. Hey, Mike M. Good evening. Why do you use different steering wheels? Well, this wheel is smaller, and we do a whole lot more turning in the road racing side of things. So this one's a bit smaller, got a lot more buttons. You can do a lot more with the race cars, technology-wise. So, and it feels really good in the hand. But I do like to use the oval rim for oval racing. Even though I wasn't a Denny Hamlin fan, I was happy to see him win Vegas after all he's gone through. Yeah, I don't want to puke like I normally do when Denny Hamlin wins, but all right, that's his win for the year. I can handle it if it's his only win of the year. I'll be okay. But definitely feel for him with what he has suffered through, especially over the offseason. All right. Rick Goodell. I shouldn't have. I was going to say I thought about driving the Porsche. This track is kind of suited for the Porsche. Not a ton of long straightaways. Cornering, handling, one of the strengths of the Porsche, is important at this track. It should be interesting, Buster. I agree. All right. We are going to start out in the dark, as you're seeing right now. And we're going to get daylight, and we'll finish in the daylight. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes of racing action. Let's go ahead and I want to go back to this setup. I want to check my fuel, make sure it is up as high as she'll go. Where is that? Yeah, here you go, fuel. 21.8 gallons. All right.
One to go this time, by. Right side on the restart. The road is closed.
Allow me to pull that password down off the screen, as we don't need that anymore. Looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 GT3 cars. If I can finish top 6 out of the GT3 cars, this will be a very successful race for me. Let's see if we can do it. I think everybody's gridded. Once we start rolling off, I'll tell everybody our parameters. 75% fuel, fast repair, 18x on the incident limit, by the way. Tell you what, really excited. For the next hour and 10 minutes, I'm going to be piloting a Ford Mustang GT3. I am fired up about that.
You'll line up behind the 52. Should be starting behind the 66. You'll be lining up behind the 10.
Fellas, as we roll off here this evening, we got 75% fuel We do have a fast repair. We have 18 incident points before you would have to serve a penalty. And then after that, every 2 incident points, another drive-through penalty. An hour and 10 minutes of racing. I wanted to start it in the daylight, go through the nighttime, and then back to daylight, but an hour and 10 minutes is not long enough in iRacing to do that. So we'll start here at nighttime. We'll transition to the daytime. Again, an hour and 10 minutes long. I want to thank everybody for joining. Let's have a good time, and as always, best of luck to all competitors. There are no race prizes for this race. Anything comes through, I'll let you know. Again, good luck to all competitors. This track is not very well lit.
JW, I'm putting up $100 for the LMP2 class winner.
There you have it. Driver that wins the LMP2 class automatically gets $100, courtesy of the good doctor, John Creighton. Doc, really appreciate that.
I'll give you 75 of that if you restart the room.
I'm checking PayPal now for the $75. He said he'd send $75. All right, we are staring at about 23 laps of fuel. That's going to be about 45 minutes. So we got some options when you might want to come down pit road. Cody Hall, we're going to give it our best, man. Top 6, I'll be okay. If I can finish in top 6, I'm going to be okay. Flip to Spain, everybody.
You're going to be lined up behind the 14.
Now again, track is not well lit outside of the car's headlights.
Good big thumbs up, buddy. Let's go have some fun today.
Yeah, thumbs up. So again, an 18x incident point, you must come and serve a drive-through penalty.
Green flag.
Here we go. Can we make it through lap 1?
Right side.
Very narrow right through this sector of the track.
Clear if you need it.
I'm so sorry.
10-4. God bless Blue. Come on, Blue, you're my boy. You dadgum wrecking me. I don't think I have a lot of damage. He just spun me. In the nighttime, you better darn well know the track. I don't know it all that well. I know it well enough. That Michelin bridge is beautiful, I'll say that.
Got some right side damage.
I gotta survive during the nighttime hours. I'm constantly just scanning for some cues on braking points. Track is already hard enough in the daytime. Oh crap. I totally misjudged that corner.
Got some right side damage.
I didn't do any left side damage to the car. I will be getting lapped shortly by the GTP class. I forgot where I was. Lap 3 in the books.
Not bad, man, not bad.
Jacob Petrowski on my rear end. He's probably going to dive it to the inside.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
There's about 19 different ways you can get through that final corner. And so far I have tried about every one of them. It is 5:57 a.m. in the simulator. That sun should be popping out here in the next 20 minutes or so. I think I'm going to pit at the 40-minute mark. Sweet God above. Who in the heck was that? The race leader couldn't go around. I gave him the entire corner and he couldn't go around.
Got some damage on the rear. Got
All right.
some right side damage.
Looks like a lot of guys in my class are having problems.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
And our race leader has disconnected. So I've got about 15 minutes till I pit. Would really like to see that sun start popping up. So my best lap time is a 2:05 in the dark.
That last lap that you ran there, that was really, really nice.
Sorry about that, man. Had to brake on and everything.
There's our LMP2 leader.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
Oh, I start to see some sunlight.
Right side. And clear.
It is now 7:15 a.m. I've got about 5 minutes. No, scratch that. About 10 minutes till I pit.
Straight cash, homie.
Oh my! Oh my! As the great poet Randy Moss says, straight cash, homie. Straight cash. CRFC 3, 2, 1. You're very kind. You're very kind. I appreciate that very much. I see that sun rising. Look at that beautiful sunshine. So, one objective is down. I have survived the nighttime hours without destroying my car. Ooh, tough sun. So we got about 46 minutes remaining. Trying to do the math. The 40-minute mark will be the halfway point. Now I've got 18 minutes of fuel remaining.
Better. Good job.
CRFC, you are more than welcome, man. This is my hobby. This is what I like to do. I love hosting races. Outlaw told me today we have to do Talladega next in the Cup Series cars, so we'll do that our next broadcast.
What's that? I couldn't hear you.
I said, how's that lead feel? Very comfortable?
Am I leading?
Yeah, probably should just keep your head down. $100 on the line.
Oh yeah, I already forgot. Big money race.
Huge money race. Man, that place is bumpy. Hey, Brian Fisher. Good evening to you. As I sit here about halfway through, I realize I may be in line for a podium finish in my class. I can only hope. I was banking on a top 6 and my class being really good. Might be able to push a little bit harder. Yes, it has, Brian. Where the heck have you been, man? It has been a while since you've been here.
Great lab.
Oh, I can certainly relate, Brian Fisher. Work and other stuff, completely understand. All right, we're at the 40-minute mark. And I've got 6 extra laps left, so I'm going to go in and pit right now. Now you're not working, understood. Hopefully you are between jobs or retired, one of the two.
Right side. Clear.
All right, we will auto fuel it.
We come, guys. You are 10 away now. 5 away.
I will take the faster pair.
Now, turn in, turn in. Do not get too close to the wall.
Right and left side tires. We're going to take tires. We're going to take tires. Come on, boys. We got a brand new race car. Pit limiter is on. Jacob Petrowski is behind me. Come on.
Go, 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 go.
All right, got to remind myself, new tires. I do have a 12X on the incident points. We get a penalty at 18. Car does not want to turn right now on these brand new tires.
One on the right side, cleared.
Buster Malcolm running P3 in the GTP class. Look at him go. Got race leader in my rear view.
Left side and clear.
Ooh, Harrison wrecked his car. Locked them brakes up. Easy to do in that car. Rick Goodell has passed me while I pitted. I'm about to overtake that position. Oh, Rick kicking up some dirt.
Left side. Clear.
I guess we've got passed by the entire LMP2 field.
There's some talented drivers in that LMP2 class. You son of a gun. Okay. Whew. Sorry, Rick, if I scared you. Great heads-up driving.
That's why I spotted you such a big gap.
Thank you.
That's all right. You'll just pass me again here soon.
Got a little aggressive. I cannot find the best way around that final corner or an easy way around that final corner.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
We are at the 30-minute mark to go. A lot can happen over the next 30 minutes. Got LMP2 leader John Creighton coming up behind us.
Right side. Quarter, clear.
I did just put down my best lap of the race. Small victories. That might be the easiest and best way through that corner. So I think everybody has pitted. I would imagine they have all pitted.
On your right. Clear.
Inside of it.
Some good-looking RVs over here. Some really good-looking RVs. It is now 11 a.m. in the sim. We got Slick Rick Javorka in the rearview mirror.
On your right. Clear.
right, so Jacob Petrowski must have just pitted because I overtook him. I didn't realize it. I'm going to have to do everything I can to hold off Jacob. He probably pitted later, took less fuel, and may have new tires. Spasm, I'm up to P3 and trying to hold off a hard-charging Jacob Petrowski. We got 17 minutes remaining. Jacob is gaining on me. Thank you, Spasm. Jacob is getting bigger and bigger in my rearview mirror. Cody Hall, everybody.
Sorry, man. I was trying to let you buy that.
Good deal, man. Got that bus radio charged. That's a big thing. Most people overlook that. That's a big deal. Got to keep them bus radios charged. Bus 85 to Drew. That's my favorite. Let me tell you something, all of you. You've not lived until you've heard old women on a bus radio hollering at 6:45 in the morning. Bus 26 to bus shop. My bus is having a hard time cranking. Bus 18 to Eastside High School. Little Jimmy Sanders wasn't at the bus stop. Can you call home and find out why? I've got my hands full with Jacob Petrowski.
Right side. Clear, 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 clear.
Right on, Dakota. Gotta get that education, man. So now I've got two objectives this race. One, stay on the lead lap in my class, which I have done so far. And two, finish on the podium in my class. And I'm right there to do it with under 9 minutes to go. Seven and 1/2 minutes to go in this one.
Mirror driving again.
It happens. Love that soft purple on that car. Beautiful. Six minutes remain in this one. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this evening. I realize the road racing is not what this channel is primarily focused on, but I really enjoy it. And I wanted to run some Sebring this week. And I do apologize, I only had time for the one race this evening. Brakes are starting to get spongy. What's up, Michael Johnson? If Doc Creighton can hold on in that LMP2 class, he will win a $100 bill. Under 4 minutes remaining, and I have 3 laps of fuel. So just barely enough to make it. Driver 52, Rick Javorka, making that pass on me. Driver Buster Malcolm fighting Rick Javorka for that position. I'm going to roll out and let him by. Buster and Rick with a heck of a good battle. Been watching on his phone in the basement. That's what I'm talking about. Cleaning train engine. Yes, sir. Should have this lap and one more, I do believe. Oh, is Rick out of fuel?
Come on, camper, go round.
One on the right side.
Oh crap, I overshot it. Are you out of fuel?
No, I'm just making sure I make it.
Copy. Rick's going to be a bit short on the fuel. Yeah, no kidding, Spasm. I was trying to watch him and make sure I didn't get into him. Couldn't judge how slow he was going.
Which is wild because I put an extra lap
White
in the
flag.
car.
Are you going to run out this lap?
Might be pitched here in a couple of laps, just be aware.
No, I'll be fine. I always put an extra lap in.
I do too, Rick. I feel like it lies to you sometimes in roads.
I think so too.
Yeah, I've got burned that way a couple times, John.
Yeah, I think it's way more accurate in the cup car, oval stuff.
Yeah. I think sometimes you get the extra lap when the leader crosses, I don't know, they cross the line a little too quick or something.
Yeah, there's always that too. You're never really sure how many laps are truly left.
I've got about 1 lap of fuel remaining, so I'm going to be able to make it. So it does appear that I'm going to get my podium finish, which I wanted a top 6 finish in my class. We've kind of outperformed that. And I'm going to stay on the lead lap. It sure was, Buster. Great race.
Yeah, thank you, Will, man, for putting this on for the feature. I know it
Checker
hurts.
flag.
Really nice running for over an hour.
Good crew, good job, guys.
I totally agree, man. Totally agree.
Really good work. Thank you.
That was a bunch of fun. Harrison Prohaska is our race winner. Let's find Harrison.
JW, give the class winners a race credit.
I'm going to talk to you about, I think we should put together a race where we could change drivers sometime.
I would love for that to happen. I really would. Copy that, Doc. Each class winner gets a race credit courtesy of John Creighton. And congratulations, Doc, on winning that $100 bill. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Harrison.
I really appreciate it, and I already have it, so that's impressive. You sent it over already.
Technology, man. Technology.
Up some winnings.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harrison Prohaska with the race-winning car. Let's go find a perfect race-winning photograph.
Fun racing, boys. See you.
Yes, it was, Doc. Let's see. We're going to get Sebring. No, we just get Advanced Auto Parts. We'll find Sebring. I think it's about right. Yeah, there we go.
JW and Doc, that was fun.
Very much so, Mario. Congratulations on your class win, man. Nice job. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Harrison Prohaska. We'll take this race-winning photograph. A great job. John Creighton. John Creighton will take the LMP2 victory.
Spend all that $100 in one spot.
Let's try to get him here in the same photograph. There we go. We got the good Dr. John Creighton. Congratulations to Doc. And boys, Mario Bianco. We'll look at our top 5 finishers in the GT3 class. First of all, let's go look at Rick Javorka. He finished second in the GTP class, and rounding out the podium is Buster Malcolm in the GTP class. Mario Bianco is our race winner in the GT3 class, the Moza Racing Ford Mustang. Of course, it's a Ford. Matthew Wright, he is in a Porsche in the Hot Wheels machine. He finishes second. I was able to bring the KOA.com, find your campground Mustang, in third, bring it home third. P4 is Rick Goodell, and P5 is going to be Blue Jade in that Ford Mustang. But let me get Mario's picture. We'll rewind that, and we'll try to capture him with Sebring's logo in the background. Right there we go. Ask and ye shall receive. It says that somewhere in the Bible. Right there we go. That is Mario Bianco. All right. So we started with 17, wound up with, looks like, I don't know, maybe 10 running at the end. Not sure what happened to Ty Leclerc, Corey Vaughn, Dan Taylor, Billy Sigmund. I know Dan had some issues about halfway through. But look, it was a lot of fun. Not a typical night here on the channel where we do have NASCAR, but did want to run some road racing. Love Sebring. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Sebring, but that is going to wrap it up for us this evening. And looking ahead, tomorrow night, not 100% sure I'm going to be even in town, so I don't know if I'm going to be racing or not. So if I don't race tomorrow night, I will not be racing on Saturday. But Sunday, Outlaw will be back with me, and we're going to run some Talladega in those NASCAR Next Gen Cup cars. And love the drafting package that iRacing has just dropped on us. If you weren't with us, we ran 2 nights ago. We ran some Daytona, and it was a lot of fun. Updated drafting, phenomenal job, iRacing. Thank you, CRFC321, for tuning in with us this evening. Thank you for the super chat, man. Do appreciate that. Thank you, Brian Fisher. Spasm, thank you. Guys, we had a really good time here. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. We'll get back at it perhaps tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm about 50-50 right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to race tomorrow night and Saturday, but we will, good Lord willing, we'll be back on Sunday evening with some NASCAR at Talladega. So, anyway, that's going to wrap it up for us this evening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. And as always, may God bless you. Take care, everybody.